31, Dennis Rodman.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm. Just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Bailey in at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, and it's Hardaway in at the 1. Well, Richard, it's no secret. Both of these teams love to let it fly from beyond the arc.
Oh, it's not green lights that these shooters have. It's a freeway. There is no lights.
And the tip goes to the Nets. Pippen outside. Inside. Ball stolen. To the inside. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to lights out. Here's the closer. Just 5 to shoot. Picked it. Here's the break. Rodman's shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Westbrook, the pass to lights out. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pippen, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
He buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pippen's going 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Pass to lights out. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now, here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Thomas outside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Bailey. Here's lights out. There's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Down low. Here's Rodman, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Thomas. He had 16 in the win against Washington. Looking to win the run. Lights out. That's good. Lights out's got 7 points.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Here's Ginobili. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. Atlanta, second.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Brooklyn on D. It's a 5-point game. The drive by Westbrook. It's stolen away. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Hardaway. They set the pick. Over Thomas. Hardaway, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
The first free throw is good. All right, Richard, All-Star Weekend is in the rearview mirror now. Some new roads ahead for some teams, though.
Yeah, there are definitely some teams out there that have a very different outlook right now. It's an exciting time of year to be a fan, though.
Hardaway hits them both. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Lights out. Here's the closer. To the right side. There's the block. Pippen outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Pippen's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Thomas. To halt the run. And Atlanta misses again. Nets leading by 10. Hardaway, the pass to Ginobili. Back to Hardaway. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Atlanta. Westbrook taking his time here. And here's Bailey for 3. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. Hawks trail by 10. A step-back shot. Bailey, the pass to the closer. Atlanta again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 26 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Hardaway. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Gray's checked in for the Hawks.
Substitutions on the court. First personal foul. Team second.
The machine, the pass to Lights Out. And here's Thomas from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Brown. 23 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nets leading by 12. And there's the screen. Pass to West. Brown scanning the floor. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. No good, off the front rim.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
The machine, the pass to Westbrook. It's picked off. Out on his own on the break.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Back to Westbrook. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. The machine, pass to the closer. And here's Westbrook, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gray. And the three-pointer goes.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Here's West. Brown with a screen. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. The closer's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lights Out. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Thomas, he's checked in for Atlanta. Parker comes in for Westbrook. And so he makes both from the line. Nets leading by 9. Here's Bibby. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Parker over to the left wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Now checking in for Brooklyn. Number 21.
Here's lights out. Defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Lights out. That's good.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
It's Brown on the wing. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Gray. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Parker passes to Thomas. Here's lights out. Defended by Brown.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Nets leading by 8. Pass to Pippen. Fires the 3. And Parker pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 7 of 16 so far. Lights out. That's good. Lights out's got 15.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Lights out's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. They set the screen. Bibby, the pass to Pippen. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 11.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
To the paint. Here's Gray. Soft touch off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Brown with a screen. Takes a 3. Boozer grabs the board. Hawks trail by 6. Throws it up high.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pippen with it. He had 16 in the win against the Heat in Miami.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Thomas outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thomas has got his second bucket on the night. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
it leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. And it's Boozer in at the four-man position. Here's Bibby. He's scoreless. Back to Pippen. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
One shot.
Scottie Pippen. At the line, one shot.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Bibby. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
And he's going for the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Jones. And here's DeRozan. And again, it's the Nets missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The shot's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Hawks in second.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And there's a pick. Bibby, the pass to Rodman. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Thomas against Brown. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Stolen by Parker. Here's Gray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Outside, Brown. Pass to DeRozan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The machine, the pass to Bailey. Parker outside. Now here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
DeRozan passes to Bibby. Back to DeRozan. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Bailey. And another basket for Atlanta. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Pippen following the score by Atlanta. Shoots over Bailey. Brooklyn, no good that time either. To the inside. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Bibby. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Hawks lead by 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Rodman. Give him 8 points now. Brown, no good. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Atlanta. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Here we go. Brooklyn Zone. Team fight. Here we go. Brooklyn Zone. Team fight.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 7. Here's Ginobili, coming off a 22-point game against Miami.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Outside, Brown. Big hit from outside, Jaylen Brown.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Thomas outside. Now Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Pippen. Goes up off the inbound. Pass to Lights Out. Fires from deep. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Here's Hardaway. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Hardaway's got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Hardaway against Westbrook. And there's the dribble. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Aggressive move by Westbrook. But then again, look, what else is new?
Hardaway up top. Pounded by Westbrook. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Lights Out. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Washington.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Here's Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, team second.
And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Fourth, the Hawks.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
That one's good from Hardaway. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta leading by 3. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Come together and make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets Kids Dance Team.
Here's Gray. 13 points in the game. Here's Lights Out. And it's blocked. Hardaway against Westbrook. Here's Ginobili. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No one covering. Lights Out's got 21 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
DeRozan outside. Back to Hardaway. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Hardaway's got 12 points.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Here's Westbrook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here.
Russell Westbrook. One time from the line.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Here's Rodman. Give him 8 points now. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Drills it from deep.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Rodman. Trailing by 8. Oh, it's stolen. Ooh, poked away. A minute 35 left in the second period. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Hawks, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, there's the Nets, far behind in the standings.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Pippen. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Count it. Hardaway's got 12 now in this quarter.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Lights Out's got 27 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Lights Out. Here's the closer. Westbrook left side. Good chance here for Thomas. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Thomas has got 12 points. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this game. And stolen by Hardaway. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Back after this.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And it's Hardaway in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Lights Out. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Lights Out. The three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Nets trail by 9. Pippen outside. Back to Hardaway. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Abdul-Jabbar.
And Atlanta with possession here. 6-point lead. Pass to Lights Out. Here's the closer. Pure from three-point range. The closer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pippen outside. Back to Hardaway. Shoots over Westbrook. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Thomas. 12 points for him. There's a screen. Pass to Bailey. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ginobili, the pass to Pippen. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Rodman. Give him 8. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. The Hawks #1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Nets trail by 10. 3 on the clock. Fires away from way outside.
I like Westbrook's energy on defense on that possession. He just stays active, gets a hand in his face, and does not give up a clean look at all. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Rodman. Here's Hardaway. Banked it in off the glass. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Bailey. Now Westbrook. Shot from 16. Again, Atlanta.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show some love.
Pippen outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Westbrook outside. Here's lights out. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Nets trail by 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Hardaway from outside the arc. Rebounded by Bailey.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thomas. Again, Atlanta.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pippen outside. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Rodman. He's got 10. Here's Ginobili. Cranes the triple. Ginobili's got 11.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Westbrook outside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Rodman's shot is good. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter. The Hawks lead by 9. Westbrook, the pass to Bailey. Now Thomas. Pass to lights out. Rodman with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Hardaway from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Bailey. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Bailey. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas misses. Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 9 points in the game. Here's Hardaway. Rebound Atlanta. The closer's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 is up. Oh, he misses the dunk. Nets trail by 6. Here's Pippen. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Thomas. Here's Bailey. For 3. Counted from distance. Lights out's got 34 points.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Here's the pick. Here's Rodman. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's lights out. He's got 34. Here's Ginobili, pounded by Westbrook. Puts one up from 19. Pippen, no good. The Hawks lead by 7. Thomas passes to Westbrook. Here's Bailey. Pass to the closer. And he dunks it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Hardaway against Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
Big block by Westbrook. You know that's got to fire him up.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 25. Ginobili, the pass to Hardaway. The hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar. Kick out to Brown. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And at last, they get one to fall. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Down low. They swipe it. Pass to Ginobili. For 3, Hardaway. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook outside. Thomas outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 9th assist of the game now. Westbrook against Hardaway. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Atlanta. Thomas outside.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound. Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Out to the right wing. And a fast break now for Atlanta. From the high post, another one falls for Atlanta. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And the Nets miss again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And another basket for Atlanta.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Brown with a screen. Pippen outside to get back on track. Rebounded by Lights Out.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The Nets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Pippen. No good on the three.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
The closer passes to Lights Out. Here's Westbrook. Brooklyn with the board. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. We've got Bailey, and it's Gray in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Parker. Pass to Bailey. Inside, Gray, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Lights Out. That's good. Lights Out's got 36 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
To the left wing. Pass to Rodman. They set the pick. Pulls up, high post. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Parker right side. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Gray. Here's Lights Out. Launches a 3 on target from range.
3.
Lights Out's got 39. Here's Bibby. Kick out to Brown. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Rodman. DeRozan looks it over. Fade away. Rebound Atlanta. Bailey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him. Too reckless with the ball. He's hurting his teammates with these mistakes.
Here's Bibby. Parker defending. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Rodman. Here's Ginobili. Here's Bibby. From outside, off the mark. Right wing. Here's Boozer. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Parker. Pass to Boozer. Puts up a 3. Parker, and that's good. Parker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside, Brown. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Bibby. Will it go? Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Here's Maravich. Takes the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Rodman's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bibby. The 3. Ginobili gets the bucket.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Maravich, the pass to Parker. With the crossover, it's blocked. Here's Bibby. Well, Richard, we know the coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Rodman following the score by Atlanta. Offensive rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The 3 ball. Gray, no good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line, 2 times.
The first one falls.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
The Hawks making a switch here. And both free throws good for Brown. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Pippen. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Atlanta has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
DeRozan outside. Shoots. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Boozer misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Hardaway. Now Pippen launches it. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Parker. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years. That I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both. Well, the Nets shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And rejected. And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway drops in the 3. Hardaway's got 12 points here in the second half.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Maravich, the pass to Parker. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Pass to Maravich. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
And the Hawks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And Brooklyn shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pippen outside. Pass to Rodman. To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 19 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Here's Maravich. Gray, good. 20 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Parker. Lopez, the screen on Hardaway. Parker right side.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Here's Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Gray, good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here he goes. Maravich tipped.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Machine.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Maravich, the pass to the machine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Gray. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Parker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hits both from the stripe. And Brooklyn with possession here. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Rodman. There's a screen. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Connects from downtown.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Parker outside. Pass to Boozer. Here's Maravich. And he lobs it up. Here's Ginobili. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time to present our player of the game.